Alright, so here we go. We've got the theater word problem. The community theater manager determined that the cost of costumes, ticket printing, and theater rental for the summer season will be $2,400. If the tickets are sold at $7.50, how many tickets must be sold to make a profit of $6,000? Now let me bring back, let's see, is it going to, there we go. Let me see what the answer was here, because you can review the video where I explain this, but it looks like 1,120 tickets was for $6,000 profit. Okay, so let me clear this out, give us some room. I'm going to bring up my fake graph paper, and this is another instance where I'm going to create the y-axis first. There we go. Well, there's my y-axis, because I don't know where 0 is going to be yet, so I'm not going to put the x-axis there yet. But I know that I'm going to need to go to at least, on the y-axis, negative 2,400. So I'm going to go down here, negative 2,400. And, I mean, you can count by whatever you want as far as a scale. I know that I want to try to get as high as 6,000. So that's kind of a lot. That's a pretty big gap. So what I'm going to do is, I'm actually going to take that 2,400 back. I'm going to go 2,500. And just for the purpose of this video, I'm going to count by 500s. Okay? So I got negative 2,500. I've got negative 2,000, negative 1,500, negative 1,000, negative 500, but put negative 0, and then 500, and then 1,000. So this would be, left a 0 off. This would be 1,500, and so this would be 2,000, and then that would be 2,500, and then 3,000, and then this would be 4,000, and then this would be way up here. Let me get rid of this. Let's see. That's 4,000. This would be 5,000. And then this would be 6,000 way up here. Okay? And so you kind of get the idea. Now on your graph paper, of course, you'll have more room. I'm kind of running out of room here. But so now wherever 0 was, that's where I'm going to put my x-axis, so it can meet up at the origin. And so this right here is talking about profit, and then then this right here, this x-axis is talking about our other variable. And let me see, what was that variable? I'm going to bring this. Let's see, profit and number of tickets sold. Okay, so I can bring all this stuff back. Alright, so that means the x-axis is talking about the number of tickets that were sold. So I'm going to just put tickets right here. And you remember that the tickets sold, it went up to like 1,120, if I remember correctly, whenever you solve the problem. So we want to go from 0 tickets sold all the way up to at least 1,100. I'm going to go up to 1,200 because it's going to go a little bit farther. And I can count by hundreds. So let's see, this would be 100, and then 200, and then 300, and then that would be 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, and then this would be 1,100, and then, oh, I got too many zeros there, don't I? There we go. And then this would be 1,200. Alright, so, and of course on your graph paper you're going to have a little bit more room. You don't have to squish it as much as I'm doing to have it fit on here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to graph it. So if I sell 0 tickets, you remember I'm going to lose $2,400. So in that case, it would be not quite at negative 2,500, but right there about 2,400. And then the other number that I know is that if I sell 1120 tickets, so 1120 is right around here, I guess, because that would be 1150, so 1120 about right there. If I sell 1120 tickets, I'm going to have a profit of $6,000. And you remember that's way up here. Unfortunately, it goes all the way to the top of my graph. So then I'm just going to connect my points. Let me do that with this blue color. And there you go. It looks like that. Now, of course, you're going to want to put like little arrows on this side to indicate that it just keeps going. You don't really need the arrows down here because of this situation. The reason is because I can't sell negative tickets. So let me explain to you what this graph is showing us. Okay, even though it's not real pretty, but you get the idea. You could do it on your own graph paper. What's going on here is if I sell this many tickets, all right, from 0 tickets up to, let's see, that's 100, 200, that is a 300. So from 0 to 300-ish tickets, I'm losing money, okay? But then I break even right here. See, that's where number of tickets sold equals 0. I'm sorry, number of tickets brings me to $0, okay? And then from here on, all the way, and it just keeps going that way. So from about maybe about 315-ish tickets and up, I'm going to end up making a profit. In fact, I'm start making some pretty good profit here, don't I? So you can kind of get an idea. This is pretty steep slope right here. That I start off in the hole, but then I really end up making pretty good money when I start selling a lot of tickets, and it's just going to keep going up the more tickets I sell. So this is how you graph this particular problem.